Hey there, everyone. I just want to come in today to check in with you to see how is it that you're doing? How is it that you're feeling today? Where I'm at today is Saturday. I think it's the 23rd. And it's a very overcast day, but are you feeling okay? How are you doing? I just want to check in with you. Are you feeling a bit overcast yourself? Are you feeling a bit down or depressed might be? Because these are the energies that I'm picking up that are being perpetrated out there. This is the energy that I'm feeling that is now in the atmosphere. I slept with my bedroom, my slide door to the patio, open last night because it was a bit hot and I didn't want to turn the fan on. And the energy that I felt or the dreams that I got was things that I would have been fearful of happening, not being able to pay bills, not being able to, to move about, my health and stuff like that. And when I woke up in the middle of the night, I said, wow, normally my dreams would have been different. And this is what the is coming from the ether right now, the air, the atmosphere, a level of fear. And this is what is being perpetrated or penetrated into you as it relates to how is it that you're feeling at this moment. So I said, let me tap in with the collective to just touch in with you and to ask you, how are you feeling? Are you feeling anxious? Are you worrying about this solar eclipse that will be happening, that everybody is saying it's loom and doom on the 8th of April? I'm gonna be doing a video on that later on. But how you doing? Wagwan, how you feeling? Really, be serious, because is there a level of depression, for some of you, anxiety, and as I said, fear, might be insecurities, might be, you're not knowing, your foot from your hand, those sort of a thing. And I just want to come into to see and to pull the cards for you to see where in which might be we can come to a sort of a understanding and overstanding as to what is really going on. And in addition to that, the way forward. I know I'm all up in your face right now, but anyways, my name is Alicia. Welcome to Now We Rise. I really do appreciate you for taking time out of your busy schedule. You could have been anywhere else, but you choose to be here with me, and it's appreciated. So there is a full moon happening on the 25th of this month. I think I did a video recently and I made a mistake saying that it would happen today, but it's gonna happen the 25th of this month, which I think is on Monday. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. At 3 a.m. depending on where you are on timeline you're at. But a full moon in Libra, and Libra has to do with balance. Whenever you see Libra, you always see it being the image of a scale. So it's the balancing of scale. And the full moon also has to do with you reflecting on what is it that you have gone through, during the time of the new moon, the things that you have done and things that you have not done that you would have wanted to have accomplished but didn't get the chance to. And for you to better go ahead and to see how is it that you can maybe implement strategies, or you can do a better forecasting, or forward thinking and planning, as for you to be able to accomplish them. And it's like a auditing and a re-evaluation of your life and of what is it that you're experiencing on your whichever dimension that you have put yourself in, because I believe that we choose the kind of experiences that we want to see in our life. And with that being said, The full moon also has to do with emotions. Whenever the full moon, coming from the nursing field, whenever the full moon is out, and the full moon is when the sun is in conjunction, is opposite, the moon is opposite the sun. And when that happens, 99.999% being in the geriatric field, dealing with the elderlies, you can see where in which their mode, their emotion has shift. And a lot of people, you know can identify with that. You start to feeling on the waning time, like 2 or 3 days before the full moon, your emotions shift. And at this time, a lot of emotions are very much high. And this is when you start to say things that you wouldn't normally say. You start to go ahead and to take actions that you wouldn't normally take or do. And it is for us to realize that the moon has such an effect on us, because the moon has to do with water. It's a water element, and the sign that is associated with the moon is Cancer. And we know that our bodies is 90% water, so it does affect us individually. And it shifts things within us. And you know that we also are up to come into the understanding, we are a part of this existence, we are part of the earth, we are a part of nature. And with the Libra full moon and the emotions being high, we have to be cognizant of the fact that in these things, as it relates to the astrological energies, are being it's a bit busy at this time. And we should not be too much hard on ourselves, and we too much beat down on ourselves for things that we should have done, or for things we should have said. Or some of you might be feeling as if you're not at the point that you should be. You should have been further in your field. You should be further in your finances. You should be further in your love relationship. Everything happens at the point that it ought to happen, and not before. So let us get some cards to delve deep into these emotions. And the first card coming out is the Nine of Wands. Some of you are feeling the energy of wanting to relocate, or wanting to relocate to somewhere else that is more, more in balance, where you believe that you will be much more comfortable at. So some of you gonna be moving, of course, and want to relocate, maybe to family or friends that are more loving and nurturing to you. So you will find that some of you will come into moving. The other card that we have is the Nine of Swords. You see what I'm saying, guys? You see what I'm saying? Very much in a very depressive kind of an energy. Some of you can't sleep at night, finding it difficult to sleep at night. Some of you are very worried about your future and what it is, and what it holds for you. Some of you are trying to measure up to the status quo, which is not your duty to do. Your duty is to be your authentic self. Let others be who they want to be. You walk in a complete different path from other people. That's why you're chosen, you're set apart. Don't try to measure yourself up to the Joneses, or trying to be like the Joneses. Be you. The Joneses are the Joneses. Yeah, you might be having some issues that may be going through, and you have also exercised a lot of temperance in this situation that you're seeing, that you're going through. Some of you might have some sort of a job issue, where in which you're very pensive. You want to leave that job, but because of responsibilities, it's still holding you. You don't like it. You're trying to test different waters. You're not too sure. But listen, as I with these cards coming out, might be this move that you make is gonna facilitate you coming into something new. But you have been exercising a lot of temperance, a lot of patience, a lot of the delayed gratification. You have been exercising that. We have the Page of Swords coming out, and with the Page of Swords, what I'm seeing, that some of you feeling as if you're fighting the battle all by yourself. With the Page of Swords coming out, you feel alone. You feel as if you're fighting the battles all by yourself. There is no support mechanism there. There is no, even if you do have a friend, a girlfriend, or a boyfriend you can call and talk to, it's as if at the end of that call, you still feel empty. You're not. And what is really coming to me right now as it relates to your disposition is that you're very concerned about the future and what the future holds for you. You're not sure. You're not sure. And let me tell you this. If we were all sure about the future, then what happens in the future would be boring. When the future do comes, it's as if we already lived it. So it's not gonna be exciting or fulfilling or very wonderful to us, because we already know the future as it relates to the outcome of it. But I understand and overstand that this is why we project, this is why we forecast, this is why we plan. Going back to the example of a little creature called an ant, whenever the rain is going to fall or about to fall, my grandmother used to say, watch the ant and you will know when rain is going to fall, because the ant starts to prepare his housing, start to gather food, very busy. And some of you are like this. Some of you, although people might say to you and others might say to you, live in the moment, it is very difficult, because you see, you're a forward thinker, you're a forward planner, and you want to make sure that everything is streamlined. And with this with this full moon in Virgo, there is balance coming in as well. And what I'm getting is not only balance as it relates to people who have done you wrong, which is rightfully so. Some of you will be coming into seeing righteous and equal justice for those who have been doing, working up all kind of stuff against you, like spell work, black magic, evil eye, gossiping about you, putting you down, talking negative about you, witchcraft, as I said, you will be seeing righteous and equal judgment as it relates to that. And you will be getting a balance right there. But there is also balance. I'm feeling with the core that balance is coming in as it relates to your love relationship, as it relates to your relationship with your extended family members. Balance will be coming in also as it relates to your work dynamics. Some of you might be out of a job or looking for a job or want a new job, a higher paying job. Some of you not sure, as I said before at the initial opening of this reading, about what is what is it out there for you as it relates to this doom and gloom April 8th solar eclipse. We have here the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is coming in to let you know, do not worry about money. The chosen are chosen for a reason. I don't know if most of you read the Bible, but there is a scripture in which a prophet was told to put a mark on the door of those, I don't know who those were, but I guess the mark of the chosen, and destruction will pass over them. That is the same energy I'm getting as it relates to, if the whole world is going to be locked down again, if there's going to be food shortage, if there's going to be a next virus, if there's going to be the coming of the Most High Divine, you will be okay. Get your night's sleep. Sleep, because you are divinely chosen. You are set apart. And it's not for you to worry. You know, have to put more faith. And this is where our next balance have to come in as it relates to the Libra full moon on the 25th. You have to exercise trust in your spiritual team and the Most High and your ancestors, knowing that they have your back. Because this is a Six of Pentacles. Two people here is kneeling in front of this woman, and this woman comes to bear them gift, because this woman is not only, have it to give, but she is very much wealthy in a time of lack. These two persons are in lack, and this is why this card is here, to confirm and to let you know and to reassure you that you will be taken care of. What is just dropped into me also, which is very imperative at this time, is for you to maintain a energy. You stay in your heart space. That is what I'm getting. Stay in your heart space of love. Not only love for each other, but love for yourself, which is important. Do not cultivate fear. Use that fear energy and push it into something that is creative. If you work from home, put more energy in what you're doing at home. If you work outside of the home, use that fear to fuel your work outside of the home. Use that fear energy and push it. So you're called to alchemize the energy. And alchemizing the energy, too many cards here. Using alchemy is using the energy to work for your good. Okay, guys? Let's see what else come out here. You have, as I said, a lot of you, look at this, guys. I've gone through a whole lot of struggles, a whole lot of stuff you guys have gotten, and you have a lot on your table, and you have gone through a lot, and you're now going through a lot of things that are very emotionally draining to you. You have the Ace of Wands here, and just by looking at the Ace of Wands as it relates to this reading, is that you do have the wherewithal to excel and to move from one point to the other. You see, she has this Ace of Wands in her hand, and there is a castle. There's a castle over there, like, a place where in which she would want to cross over and move. And this is the Ace of Wands is coming in to show you that you are going to get spiritual assistance in whatsoever it is that you are in fear of or in doubt of, because you don't have a person here. You just see a hand with a cloud, and that's a spiritual energy coming in. It's like a magic wand being given to you for you to wave and for you to to create what is it that you want to create. I know with a lot of tarot readers, I can only speak for myself. I'm very empathic, and I can feel the energies out there. And that's why I'm so isolated and very much in a hermit mode, because when I take on these energies, it's very heavy. But it's not about me. It's about you. You also are very empathic, and you have been taking on a lot of energies. A lot of energies for some of you from the news media, a lot of energies from your family, a lot of energies from your work dynamic, a lot of energies just out of the blue from nowhere. As I said, I slept with my door open last night, and that energy came in, and it's been pushed out there. Fear, have no fear. have no fear, because the Most High Divine, Mother and Father, Sister and Brother, your ancestors and spiritual team will never leave you nor forsake you. There's a scripture in the book that says, I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging bread. You will not be the one begging bread. You are going to be the lender and not the beggar. You're going to be the giver and not the beggar. You're going to be the head and not the tail. As a matter of fact, you already are. So you have to embrace that, know that, walk in that, speak in that, because your words are powerful. Your words are miracles that comes out of your temple, that you need to continuously to speak over you, your family, your children. Just continue to speak life. It's as if you have a plant, like you have a plant and you see that the plant is drying up. No matter how much you give it water, yeah, and you give it the sufficient, adequate, not too much, not too little, and you give it enough sunlight, and the plant still drying up. You see, once you start to talk to the plant and say, okay, my love, what is going on with you? Tell me. You're feeling down, you're feeling, oh, how you doing? How have it been? You like this corner, you don't like this. It might sound stupid, but listen. Speak life into you. Speak life into you. Speak life into your situation. So let's do a little clarifying of these cards. The first card that we got was the Knight of Wands, which for some of you, you will be moving away. You'll be moving to somewhere else that you feel more nurtured, where you feel more love, where you feel more compassion. You see there? Compassion. You'll be moving to that. You'll be gravitating to persons who are like-mindedness, who bring out the best version of you, who make you feel light, who make you laugh, who make you forget about what is happening in your area, in the world, in the country that you're in. What we fail to remember is that we are all in this thing together, and we need to work this thing out together. We need to come together as a community, as a tribe, to rub shoulder to shoulder, to talk to each other. And this is what you're feeling that you needed at this time. Because some of you has totally been crying at nighttime with the Nine of Swords, because you have been alone. You've been separated, and rightfully so, because you can't trust people these days. You might be confiding persons, and they very much let you down with what is it that you're confined with in them about. You might have been a giver, and they totally it's totally a mess for some of you, totally a mess, and you're just trying to ask the Most High, your mother and father and your sister. Yeah, we're calling on all of them. You're the Most High, mother and father, sister and brother, ancestors, spiritual team, and angels. What is it going on? Like, why me? We have crone vision coming in. Crone vision. And as a chosen, you have to understand and overstand that because you are a chosen, you too will be placed as a sacrifice. And that is what Yeshua came here as as an example, because he was the first to be sacrificed. And yes, you will be some of you have gone through some very sacrificial experiences that you don't know how you made it out alive. You don't know how. And you have been patient with the Most High Divine, and patient with your ancestors, because we have the Temperance card here. You have been crying night, especially you've been crying nighttime, can't sleep. Some of you taking night quill and all kind of stuff to see if you can get some sleep, and some of it just not working for you because you're very much you're tormented, because you want time to change. And with this full moon in Libra, everything is going to be balanced out. Everything is going to be balanced out. If you're experiencing somebody who has done you wrong, who has dug a ditch for you to fall in, they are going to be buried in it. I know that sounds harsh, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Crown resurrection. You are going to be resurrected. Your finances is going to be resurrected. Your love relationship is going to be resurrected. The way you go about earning a living, some of you gonna tap into something new, gonna get a raise. Some of you gonna have to find, is going to find a job where in which you are the boss. Some of you gonna be moving away from the matrix and going into something that you do for yourself. You're going to be resurrecting what has been gone dormant inside your core. So some of you are going to tap into some creativity that you weren't aware that you have. Might be some of you, I'm feeling that for some of you, you had a love for something and you might watch it on television and you might say, oh, I would have loved to do that. I'd like to. And you continue to watch these programs over and over, not knowing that you have that creativity also inside. What is coming to me, somebody here who is watching this, you keep watching some renovation, some things that has to do with fixing up homes, making it beautiful, and you continue to and you say, I like watching. You have that talent, and there is resurrection of relationship that has gone left, literally and figuratively, that is going to be resurrected. Whatever it is that you're losing sleep about is going to be resurrected. Don't worry about the rent. Let me just get granular, because I think Spirit wants me to get granular. Let me come closer. Don't worry about the rent. Don't worry about the car note, the gas money to put in the car. Don't worry about your food. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the clothes, the shoes. Don't worry about it. It's, to work with your ancestors and spirit is teamwork, It is teamwork. It is teamwork. And you have been doing a beautiful job. But yet still, you're having a physical experience nonetheless. And rightfully so. You have all right to feel like how you're feeling at this point. But given that the scales are about to balance, what you need to do, what I would suggest you to do, and people might see you doing it and think that you're crazy and cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. What you need to do at this time, or what I am advising you, because I'm not pushing anything on anyone, is to start to play some songs and dance. Start to play some songs. I like to play this song by Lamborghini. This is my year. I'm gonna be great. Start to play some songs and dance. Start to give the Most High Divine Mother and Father thanks. It will go out into the universe, and whatever it is that you might be feeling fearful of or lacking of, or as if it's been stagnant, has to break, because you're using those negative energy, those fear, those doubt, that hopefulness, that depression, and you're using it to combat those things that you're experiencing. It's not easy, I know. It's not easy. But if you can, little by little and over time, try it. Try it. Try it. Try it. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, okay? Pessimism. Some of you are pessimistic, very pessimistic in this time. And rightfully so. Because we're living in a time of uncertainties. And you're very pessimistic. And you're not trusting nothing nor no one. You're not trusting at this point. And rightfully so. Forgiveness is also here to clarify the Page of Sword. And what I was getting with the Page of Sword is that you feel like you're fighting your own battle and there is no support there for you. You're not getting no support. You feel like you are totally alone and fighting a battle against the entire world. And this is what the full moon at this time in Libra comes in with, is as if you feel like you're fighting a battle, and you will find that people will just out of the blue want to have a battle with you at this point, because everybody's emotion is high. And remember, it's an eclipse, so the emotions are extremely high. But with forgiveness, what is coming here in is to not only forgive those who might have wronged you, but knowing that your ancestors, your spiritual team, and the Most High will take care of them with the balancing of the scale in Libra. But forgive yourself if you need to forgive yourself, because emotions are high, and that does not exclude you for lashing out. You might have lashed out on someone, you might have said something very much negative, or has a gray area that somebody else just ran with it and just twist it and turn it to make it their own, and using it and having it over your head. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Because there is always time to reverse karma. Always time. Always time. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands, of you getting that spiritual support coming in for you. That spiritual support to let you know that the battle is not yours. The battle is not yours, and whatever it is that you're in need, you're going to be shown the actions that you need to take in order for you to come into the realization of what is it that you need to see actualize in your life experience. Centering. And this is asking you to go in within. So in addition to dancing and giving thanks, going within, continuously to go within. If you're up and you can't sleep, take some time to just go within, to meditate. If you're having problem meditating because there's too much things going on in your head, when each thing come up, acknowledge them and A next thing come up in your head while you're meditating, acknowledge it. Oh, I need to cook some rice today for dinner. Acknowledge that, put it aside. And as something come up while trying to meditate, acknowledge it and put it aside. Because if you ignore it, it will continuously be there. Once you acknowledge it and put it aside, then you start the process of elimination. And then you will find that things, your mind starts to calm down. Yeah? Starts to calm down. You will be the one in the time of battle, in the time of lack, in the time of when the world at large is in lack, is in despair, is in turmoil, is in fear. You are going to be very much the one who is going to have all the resources, both physically and spiritually. You will be taken care of. The mark is going to be left not on your door at this time as in biblical day, but on your forehead, on your third eye. Because you're blessed in every area of your existence, not only in the good times, but you're blessed in the bad times. And you're going to find that you are the one who is going to be going out there to assist others who are going to go through the situation or the experiences that you are now experiencing. And that's why is it that you're experiencing it now? It's for you to not go through it. That's what your ancestors and your spiritual team, the Most High Divine, have you going through it now, so as to be able to assist others in the future who will be going through it. So don't demonize it right now. Yes, it is difficult. Yes, it is hard. Yes, it is very tough to see the seed of positivity in the situations that you might be going through right now. But trust in the Most High Divine. Trust the process. Why is the Six of Pentacles here with this, bountiful, prosperous person in this time of need? You are that person. You will be given to those who are in need. Wise woman. And this is relative whether you're a male or female. And it come in to clarify the Six of Pentacles. And this Six of Pentacles is a wise person, whether you're male or female. And she or he is giving to the poor and giving gifts to the poor in the time of need. You are wise. Because you know why you're wise? Because you have gone through this experience. You have gone through this dynamics. You have gone through this person who have something over, a secret over your head, or a person who decide that they don't want to be your friend anymore and they're dried up with you. You have gone through that experience, so now you're more wiser, you're stronger. Your level of spirituality, is deeper. It is deeper. It is just wider and deeper. And it's for you to come into the understanding that yes, the tests never stop. With the chosen, with you guys, the tests never stop. And what I'm going to ask you to do when you're going through these things, just acknowledge them as tests. And just see how in which, with this full moon, you can, by looking at them as a test, how is it that you can treat these experiences different so as to go to the next level. Yeah? You are needed in this time, maiden of beauty. Look at that. Very flourishing. Very, very bounteous and flourishing and healthy. That is what is coming in for you. That is what is coming in. So I would take this full moon to do a sort of a retrospection, re-evaluation, knowing that all that you have experienced is just a test to fortify you to make you wiser, with the wise woman coming in, whether you're male or female, to make you stronger, to prepare you to be of service to others, even more so than you are right now. Is there anything else as it relates to this issue? Empress. And this is whether you're male or female. I knew this card would have come out, and I willed it to come out. Because you are the Empress chosen. You are the Empress. You were made for this. You were made for this time. That's why you had come into this time. A lot of people gonna be running up and down like headless chickens, and you are the one who is going to come in to create that balance with the full moon in Libra. Yeah, with the full moon in Libra. So my advice for this reading, with the emotions that are so heightened at this time, take your time to speak. Yeah, take your time before you say anything. Just take your time to evaluate what is it that you're going to be saying. Before you take any actions, just reevaluate the actions that you're about to take before you take it. Yeah. Connect with your heart space, love on yourself, forgive yourself. Yeah. Know for sure that you are, it's not just talk, you are chosen at this time, and you will be taken care of. The Most High Divine not gonna put you in this time of dispensation and have you lacking. You don't serve. There's no such thing as that. Can never and will never happen. Secure your home in terms of knowing that, protect your energy space. Protect your energy space. And whatever negativity might come to you, whether from just what is in the air or might be from an individual, put up healthy boundaries. Put up healthy boundaries. Oh, guys, I would love to just let you know also that I really do appreciate you all. And remember that we're all in this thing together. And remember that you're not separated from this family. Now we rise. Yeah. Continue to love on yourself as I continue to love on you. You're always in my heart and in my prayers. And until next time, and as always, walk good. If anything, leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing, or if you need any consultation or a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you all, and until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your emotional self, and walk good. Set up healthy boundaries. Bye.